Okay, so I was fat. Hey! I'm Alex.
And I'm Victor.
He's my personal trainer.
I'm her personal trainer,
Right.
on and off for 5 years. I've been a personal trainer myself for over 10 years. I am certified through NSCA. We are going to talk to you guys about Alex's journey from 225 to 1. Are we going to say that? No?
Fucking, are you crazy? No?
Yeah, we're going to talk about Alex's
Wait,
journey
how-
of losing over 50 pounds.
There you go.
In a little over a year. I'm gonna tell you about that roller coaster going up and down and how we managed it and how we got her to where she is now. Step 1, establish your baseline by eating the same amount of calories every day for 2, preferably to 4 weeks. And step 2, adjust accordingly. If you gained weight eating that many calories, you may need to drop it down a little bit. If you lost way too much weight, you may need to up it, because sooner or later you're gonna hit a wall and then your calories are gonna be too low and you can't drop them. And step 3 is implement that plan and trust the process. Trust your trainer.
We lost how much in the first week?
About 10 pounds. So the first month is actually what I think is the most important month, because that's where we establish our foundation. So we want to keep everything super consistent and the same for every week. That way we know if we're gonna go up in calories, down in calories. That way I know if I need to tweak it, or if it's perfect, then we just keep it there. And keep. A really easy way to get that amount of calories that you need to have in is just to take the number 12, multiply that by your current body weight, and that'll give you a starting point. You want to hit that for at very least 2 weeks, very consistently, and then from there you can just track whether your body weight goes up a lot, drops a lot down, or stays the same. That way you can kind of figure out your baseline calories that you actually need.
Right.
But you're definitely not going to be able to hit your macronutrients eating burgers all the time, which is also a misconception that's out there.
Normal people eating, we automatically think 2,100 calories, we're gonna get huge, right?
Right, yeah, and it's actually is a lot of calories, and you get to eat more food and you actually feel better because of
Which
the energy
helps
level
with the
you're getting.
workouts.
What helps with the workouts, yeah. A lot of people just think I'm gonna starve myself, I'll lose weight, but ultimately getting lighter is because you want to get healthier, you want to get happier. So tell me a little bit about the middle ground of this past year.
So and he didn't want to tell me that I had a stall. I felt like we were going so hard. We were running with bands. Like, I looked like an Olympic athlete. So anyways, what was the question? The middle ground?
Middle ground.
And I wasn't losing.
And we were doing the same things that
And
had got her a
cardio.
lot of weight loss before, and now it just kind of stalled out. We were pulling foods in and out, which again, because she's so consistent, ate her food and logged it, we were able to figure out what was causing the stall. But it wasn't the end. We actually had to do that several times, and we're still experimenting.
And it's lame to say this when people are like, it's a lifestyle. We're like, okay, we get it. But like, I'd eat a donut and he'd be like, that's fine. Because the one thing Victor will tell you is that you don't want to grind so hard where you're not even happy working out. Like, there's just no point.
Yeah, and that's the point that I like to push, because we kind of get so involved, but you get so wrapped up in that you forget that the whole reason you want to be skinny or that you want to be lean and have abs is because you want to feel better about yourself. You ultimately want to be happy. It just leads to quitting, because everybody's going to get frustrated.
Like, you kind of have to recharge and give yourself those moments.
Yeah, you got to have that balance.
Yeah.
I know, right? It's another thing that people always throw out there, but it's because it's true.
Yeah, which is another thing. I don't even think I missed a day.
No, consistency. So those are the basic adjustments that you need to make, and you definitely have to be a scientist.
Yes.
And you're your own experiment.
Bing!
So you'll have to learn by trial and error. Everybody is completely different. Even when you don't feel good, you got to make sure you hit those workouts as well. When you feel great, go a little bit harder, and just to do your best to stay consistent.